Welcome, welcome. How are we doing tonight or today, whenever you're watching? And see what the messages are. Is it worth waiting for, though? Is anything worth waiting for? All right, so Spirit wants you to ask yourself at this time, is something worth waiting for? This is the biggest question of the month. Is it worth waiting for? Is it worth feeling? Is it worth processing? Is it worth trying to dissect? Also, do I need to dissect this? Is this something that I need to be in? Right? Let's get a little bit more and see what Spirit wants to say. Take it slow. Take your time. Take your time. New person, old person, past person, whatever it is. Take your time. Everything shall be revealed. There's no need to rush into anything. There's no need to rush out of anything. In the meantime, you're going to remain balanced. That is the message for tonight. All right. So some of you that are like, is this worth it? Take it slow. Take it slow. We don't need to cut anything off right now. Everything will show its face. The only thing that you need to keep doing is keep living and keep focusing on your blessings. And your blessings is I'm here. Okay. So for some of you, it's like, I can't breathe without this being revealed to me today. So I'm not saying everybody's is processing it like that, but if you are, Spirit is saying, I will show you if it's worth waiting for. Take things slow with this person. There's no need to rush. This person could be rushing in, and you're just like, I'm going to take my time just to sort of assess things here. Okay? So let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see why Spirit brought this into your life. Let's see why Spirit brought this situation in. We're all on on a different journey and things like that. And it's important to understand what God is trying to say to you, right? Like, what is the message? Everything is a spiritual message. I just want everyone to understand that. Everything is a spiritual message. Most things are a spiritual message for you. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be, so you could obtain a message, okay? So we have the Ace of Swords. I like that. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment energy here. Very interesting. Knight of Pentacles automatically letting me know. Slow it down. Ace of Swords. So someone here came in and gracefully entered. It looks like they entered a connection thinking they were ready. They were ready to explore something new. I'm ready. I'm so ready for something new. But I feel like this is this is such an interesting vibe. But what I feel like this person, what they truly needed was clarity. So you met this person, and this could have been someone saying like, oh, wow, like, I'm so excited to meet someone like you. And that's more of the vibe or the tone that you would hear. Like, I'm so excited to meet someone like you. You're so different. Maybe they gave you a little bit of just a little bit about their background, their breakup stories. Maybe not. Okay. But like I said, what they truly needed unknowingly was clarity. Okay. And it's very important to pay attention to these connections that come into your life. You don't have to overanalyze or anything like that, but you pay attention. Okay. This is someone here. I feel like they were, they are looking for love. They are. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like they don't actually know what real love feels like, right? Just bear with me here. I feel like this is going somewhere. I really do feel like this is going somewhere. I feel like this person doesn't really understand what real love is or what it feels like until they've met you. Whatever that message may look like, This is someone here that's here to understand something, but they don't see it. Okay? The Ace of Wands definitely talks about like a breakthrough after numbness, a breakthrough after heartbreak. All right? So maybe for some of you that are watching, you were going through a breakup, or you were in a very unfortunate place in your life when you met this person. Like you were just coming out of something, you were giving up on love, whatever. But the vibe is here, we both need to see something really, really, really quickly. Okay, they may have left a karmic, or, there's something traumatic going on, or something traumatic happened. All right, or they had to leave a controlling situation, okay, within the last couple of years. And I feel like this is someone here that is still bleeding energetically. All right. They're still bleeding like that. And I feel like for you, right, for the collective, I feel like you are the ace. Hey. Like, I feel like you are the ace. Like, you are the sword. You are the truth. Understand that. You are the sword. You are the truth in this connection. Like, I feel like your presence alone, like just your presence alone showing up in their life is like slicing through their delusion, their, oh, I think I'm in love, I'm not sure what love is. Like, you're just here to cut through all of the illusion that's going on. Not because, you said anything that's like different, or you showed up with like a sign, or you said anything profound. It's not that. It's just your presence, your energy, your vibration, your frequency came into their life to show them something. And this is why it's so important for those that follow me, okay, that knowing yourself, when you show up in certain connections, there's really no need to explain, beg. You don't have to overdo sometimes. And I know sometimes we accidentally do it. I know I do. Right? I accidentally go into long conversation explaining, playing therapist, not, right? But you don't have to do that. It's not necessary here. They were brought to you so they could feel your presence. You don't have to overgive. That's not the mission here. It's not the purpose. Okay? It's not. Okay? So I feel like also your clarity triggers both your clarity triggers both their like fascination at the same time, but also fear. So they'll pull away. They'll feel the power and then they'll pull away. It's like, yeah, this is deep territory. Some of you, you know exactly what I mean. You're so powerful in love. Like, someone steps, especially if you have a water moon or a lot of water placements, you have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces moon, or Venus or rising. Like, when people step into your vibration, it's like, whoa, this is different, right? I'm not saying that's the only thing that you have to have, right? You don't have to have those placements. Now, moving into the Three of Pentacles here, this is someone here that sees your potential for sure. There's no doubt about it. They see your potential. I mean, they could be looking at you like, could this work? Like, is this something that's going to work in the future? I don't know. Like, they're playing indecisive with the truth. You sit back, or this is past energy, so you probably sat back, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you chased a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Okay? And I feel like this person admires your balance. They admire your peace. They like how soft-spoken you are. They love how emotionally regulated you are. They love the vibe, okay, basically. But they don't know how to join it. They don't. They're like, oh, I like this person's energy. I love their vibration, but they don't know how to join it. They don't know how to do it. And I feel like those that are, for some of you that are watching me right now, I feel like you're in a space where you're like spiritually cooperative. You're not desperate. You're not begging. You're open. Okay. And I'm happy that you're watching this right now, because if you're not, then you're going to be tomorrow. You're going to be spiritually cooperative. Okay. I mean, obviously you will be. You're not begging. Like, I came here to show you something. I'm not doing everything. I'm not doing all the extra stuff. Okay. My presence, my energy says it all. I don't have to call, text, chase. I don't have to do it. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, like, I don't know. That's just the vibe that I'm getting here. It's like, Spirit's like, please just show up. Show up. And some of you, yeah, maybe you became confused. You're like, wait, I don't get it. Normally I'm someone with balance and peace. I don't understand why I'm being, questioned this much. I don't understand why this person's ghosting. Like, I don't understand why they're doing that. Well, you have to understand this person came in with confusion of what real love is, right? And as they pull away, actually, it's a blessing when they start pulling away, because once they start pulling away, they go into thinking mode. They go into reflective mode. All right. So now with this current energy, Spirit is letting you know that this is a great time to observe how much they contribute to your emotional environment. We're not only getting into relationships to be teachers, okay? How much does this person contribute to your emotional environment? Is it building peace or is it disrupting your center? Spirit just says for me to if that's something that you should write in your journal. That's something that you should ask yourself as you drive, as you process things. Two of Wands here. Is that Two of Wands? Yeah, that's Two of Wands. They're torn. Look, what do I do? How do I do it? What do I do? How do I do it? What am I doing? It's like they're torn. They're like imagining a future with you. Who's that? This person could be a Virgo, right? Or a Cancer. This person's imagining like a future with you. They're imagining a deep future with you, and they're trying to figure out it's crazy because this is someone here that's like questioning themselves about you, and it's okay. It's okay. It's temporary. It's a temporary vibration. I feel like the past, some of you have connected with someone, it's like the past still has a grip on them. Whatever the past is, whether it's a past person, a past situation, a past relationship, it still has a grip on their soul. This is why I'm saying, I'm going to keep on saying this. Do not just go into proving mode, please. Like, I literally have my hand on my chest. Do not prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to. Right? So, like I said, there's something here that is still holding your person like hostage. Shame, guilt, fear, something that they haven't detached from, and they don't trust their ability to love without losing control. That's what's going on here. They don't trust it. And I feel like you're intuitive enough to feel this, right? Yes. We're intuitive enough to like, something's off with this person. And I feel like your soul already moved through the whole process here. Like, yeah, I know that this person's not ready. I'm just going to let them sit in that energy. If they see who I am, they see who I am. If they don't, they don't. But I know who I am, right? Hey, I know who I am. So you are no longer in limbo. Okay, so please, like, I'll keep on saying this, do not fall into a space where you're over functioning. Let them move towards you on their own because it will be genuine. I promise it will be genuine. Okay? It will be. I don't feel like, especially with this Two of Wands here, you're definitely not here to carry them across the bridge. Like, could you imagine? I think about the George Washington Bridge. I think about that bridge sometimes. And imagine carrying somebody over that bridge. Jeez. Could you imagine carrying somebody over a bridge? I rather stand on the other side and you just get there. I'm not carrying you. I can't. Like, I'm 128 pounds. I'm not carrying anybody over. Not carrying anybody over a bridge. That's crazy. So moving into the present energy here. Okay, this is internal chaos. That's internal chaos. Five of Wands. That's chaos, right? Chaos, tension. There's a lot of tension in the current moment. Whether it's I feel like this is more so with them, like. Not between, like, I don't feel like this is between the two of you. I feel like this is between themselves. Like, it's like internal conflict. So they may seem very distant at this time, very defensive, very reactive. Like, they may suddenly pull away from you. And I will say this is someone here, it's like their soul recognizes you. but for some reason their ego is fighting back. That's how they got into their past situation in the first place. Okay? That's how they got into it in the first place, that the ego, right? Yeah. You're coming in here with the Five of Wands. You know, you might be feeling confused as well. Like you may be in a space where it's like, I'm really confused and I'm agitated a little bit with what's going on. And it's not because of anything that maybe they said or anything like that, but it's more so because of the spiritual static energy, you know, like that they probably carry and things like that. I feel like you probably feel their internal conflict. You're feeling their wounds. And you're like, well, what is going on here? Spirit is saying, do not internalize their chaos. Stay in your center. Also, before I continue, if you're interested in a personal reading like such, or if you would like a video reading, all right, where you could see the cards, or if you would like to talk to me and Spirit, we could go and dive deeper. Whatever questions you have, we will answer it. Okay, whether you're connecting with a soulmate, Spirit will show you your journey and where things are going, who this person is to you, and what you're supposed to see in this connection. I think that's important in a relationship. You know, like especially during this time right now, we have Mercury in retrograde. Past emotions are coming up. You know, past people are coming back. And it's important to ask God, ask Spirit, what is this? Like, who is this? What am I supposed to learn from this? And what role do I play here? It's important. I promise you it's important. Knight of Pentacles, it's very, very slow energy. You know, despite all of the chaos, this is someone here that's still showing up in your energy. They're still showing up from what I'm seeing. Right? They may not be perfect, but they're trying. They're going to try. Yeah, they're trying. They don't want to give up on this. Clarify that for me, please, Spirit. Look at this defense energy here. They're showing up, but they still have their wall up. Look at that. They still have the wall up here while they show up. That's why Spirit's saying take it slow. Okay, take it slow. Capricorn energy, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio vibes here. That could be part of their big three. And I feel like you're being patient, but you're not being naive. You're patient, but you're not naive. And you're not rushing. Take it slow. You're not rushing. You're grounded. You're observant. You're allowing time to reveal the truth, right? This is what needs to happen. I'm observing you. I'm not falling for you. I'm observing you. Okay? So Spirit is making it very clear tonight. Don't chase. Don't lead. Please. And let their steps, obviously, to some degree, lead their capacity or reveal their capacity. You'll start to see what this person is capable of at some point. Don't rush. Don't lead. Don't chase. Okay? Is what they're saying here. Eight of Pentacles. I like this energy. I really do. Actually, I love the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone here that's aware that they need healing. They're not oblivious to that. They may not be telling you that, but they know that they need healing. You know, you're already in a place where it's like, I'm observing you, but this person's like, yeah, I know. Okay. And with this Eight of Pentacles, I'm going to be honest, and I know some of you may not be excited about this, but right here is where most empaths overfunction, do the most, show up where, you know, they're possibly not supposed to. Okay, but there's a lot of overfunctioning at this point right here with empaths here. You're not a project manager. You're not. You've done the emotional work here. This is someone here that's aware, hey, look, I know I need healing. Empaths, please step back. Please step away. Do you see how this person is trying to mind their business? Right? They're like, look, I know this person's getting worked on. The door is closed, right? There's no need to sort of like bombard anything. You're not qualified to try to change this person. Okay? Don't go into fixing mode, basically. Okay? Spirit is basically saying to all my empaths out there, to all the ones that want to save and fix and all that good jazz, let this person prove their stability by their actions, not their words, by their actions. And And you don't have to teach them how to love you. Could you imagine? You don't have to teach them how to love you. Let them study your calm. Let them study your, your chill vibe. Let them study your language. Let them study. Let them study. Okay. Moving into the future energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. I like the Two of Pentacles sometimes because it really represents stability. So we went from the Two of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. They're emotionally juggling. And I feel like this person, may not, I feel like this person may not like have fully let go of the past. I have to be honest with you. There's something about this person's past that is still here, right? They may have feelings for you, yeah, but at the same time, they're still tied to something, their old wound, something in their past still has them. So I want you to watch for indecision, watch for mixed signals, watch for that. Most people that are ready are not doing that. Okay, they're not. And Spirit wants you to know, for, those that are watching, you don't want to be someone's emotional side quest. You really don't. You're the main event. Yeah. You're literally the main event. I want to clarify this energy. You are the main event. Why? Because you're balanced. You're clear. Okay? If this person is unsure, I feel like, let them figure it out. Let them figure it out without dragging you through it. Okay? They will figure it out. It's not like they won't. Achievement. Actually, this is someone here that's going to be proud of themselves. Proud of themselves. Right? Independent. Allow this person to independently heal. Let them independently find their way to love. Like, listen, I showed you who I am. I came in, I helped, I offered, I even did a little too much, but you figure yourself out, sweetheart. I love you, but this is not love. Like, it's a little too much. I'm clocking in for a little bit of too much energy here. So, like I said, this person will feel like they have achieved something in terms of, I did this on my own. I found my way home. I didn't need you to beg. I didn't need you to overdo. I didn't need you to lower your dignity for me to get here. And honestly, if you are doing that, it's not going to be authentic if I am here. It's going to be out of, I guess I had to because you were so sad and you kept on showing up. So I felt like I had to do it, but I wasn't ready. If you sit back and you allow somebody to really show you what they are able to achieve, you'll be so shocked. And because this is a beautiful connection, they'll be able to do it. Have a little bit of faith. They could do it, I promise. And for a lot of you, I just want to let you know, coming from Spirit, right? I love Spirit. Connecting from Spirit, or, being revealed from Spirit, you never need to beg for someone's love who's already spiritually ready. You won't. You don't have to do, you don't have to do anything for somebody that's spiritually ready. If they're not ready, you'll know. You'll know. Is that Page of Swords? Yeah, that's Page of Swords here. They're watching you. They're also watching you so they could, this is also very important as well. This is the future energy, by the way. They're watching you, and this actually screams, can I respect you also, please? I beg. Your person is watching you to see, can I respect you? This, I have to be careful what I say, but this is someone here that's not at their best. They view you as somebody that's well put together. They view you as somebody that's stable. They're still trying to get their life together. But a part of them is wondering, like, could I bring you down to my level real quick? Like, if I play this hot and cold energy, how do you react? Are you going to come and, dim down to my breadcrumbs and receive my breadcrumbs and operate off of my breadcrumbs? Or are you going to keep on showing up for yourself? This person may not be consciously doing it, but they're observing I'm observing to see how you truly want to be treated, and I will see through your actions. I will see through your words. I will see through how you treat yourself. Just be very careful how you're laying out the foundation of a relationship. I mean, of course, some of you have known somebody for years, but they're watching you. They know what they're doing, and they typically want to see how you're going to react to it. And this doesn't have to be a game. It's all about observing. If I know my boss is going to let me clock in 20 minutes late all the time, sometimes why not 35 minutes late, right? But if there's like a, zero tolerance for 5 minutes late, then I'm going to say, oh, okay, this is a serious company. But if the company's letting me come in an hour late, hey, I might as well just come in, intoxicated as well. I'm just saying, right? I don't drink, but I'm just saying, right? I'm just giving you an analogy of how someone could, subconsciously take advantage of a situation where they're noticing that there's no boundaries. So you want to be very careful with that. Moving forward here with the King of Beautiful Swords, that is eventually clarity hits. Boom. Here we are. There we are. And this is like mental maturity. Okay? This person, they're starting to realize, you know what? This person actually showed me what I wasn't ready to receive. It hits them. It clicks. See, in the beginning here, when they first met you, this is someone that's like, oh, wow, like I met this person and I don't know what this means, but see, you are the truth. You are the sword. You are the truth. You are the sword. You are the ace. And eventually here, they actually accept it. Like, wow, this person's actually teaching me what real love is. Whether this person is here or not, whether you stayed or you didn't, that's not the point. The point is eventually clarity hits. Eventually clarity hits. And this is a mental maturity time frame here. Okay, so it's like this person's starting to realize, like, wow, you know what? This person showed me that I wasn't mature. Like I wasn't there, and I'm grateful for that. And the collective, you're not really waiting with the King of Swords. You're not really waiting. You're not even reacting. You're not even sending a long explanation to someone. The minute you find yourself sending a long text or a long explanation, or you're over explaining, that person doesn't hear you. People typically don't hear long speeches, I've found. They always hear consequences. That's what people actually hear. They hear consequences, feel consequences, okay? So this is one of those things. This is the reading here tonight. Their growth is theirs. I feel like you're already walking in your purpose. You are. And I love you. Whoever's watching tonight, I just want to let you know, if nobody told you that they love you, I'm letting you know that I love you. I love you guys. I really do. Like my Cancer moon, my little heart feels so connected. I love you guys, especially those that come and talk to me. I love you. Okay, King of Swords. I like this energy. I like the feeling of this. Spirit is saying don't slow down. Like don't slow down, or don't wait for someone's awakening. Don't do that. Keep going, keep striving, keep pedaling, keep going. Because this person circles back around, and when they do circle back around, you're just like, oh, I literally blew 3 years, 3 months waiting for this person, and here they are. What just happened in the last three months? I literally just ignored the whole summer. The whole summer flew by. I didn't even get to, celebrate the seasons that are changing. I was waiting for this person. I was numb. Okay. So this was never about them. I feel like this is also a test for you too. We did have the Judgment. I can't forget that. Oh, the sun's there too. Okay. Judgment energy here. Spirit wants to, for you to ask yourself, can I observe someone's trauma without absorbing it? Can I watch someone that is like sabotaging their life and not join them for the ride? Can I hold space without abandoning my own worth? Can I? Like, can I walk away if it becomes emotional labor carrying somebody over a bridge? Could you imagine? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Also, before I leave, all right, if you're interested, like I said, in a personal reading and you would just like to get messages, like you want to figure out what is this about? What do I need to know? Okay, what do I need to know? All right, link will be in the comment section. I always put it in the comment section. All right, so I'll pin it there and go with what resonates with your soul at this time. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's being called differently. We're meeting people. Remember, everybody is a teacher in our life, right? Everybody that comes into our life, it is a teacher. Nothing happens just by coincidence, all right? Just make sure you're always grounded. And if you're confused or lost or you want to know who is this person, what is this, I'm here. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Link in the comment section.
Before I sleep, I write. And I don't write because I have to. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions. I reset my energy. And I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.